We come today to honor the passing of many different shows that we once loved. A moment of silence, please. Okay. Now, first let's go around and introduce the members of the panel. Begin.
Hi, I'm Dat Ha. Would you like me to share my grievances?
We'll share our grievances, don't worry.
I'm Ed.
I'm Tanvi.
I'm Annie.
And I'm your mournful host, Gavin, here to try to find some solace in the grief. But we are going to name our shows that we would like to resurrect from the dead. And then on top of that, we are going to give a show that we would like to get canceled in order to bring these shows back. So first, we'll all go around and list the shows that we have today.
Hi, I'm Dat Ha, like I said before. The show I need to bring back, my dear beloved Teen Titans. I would love for my dear beloved Teen Titans to come back. This show had action, this show had drama, this show had comedy. By the way, not to confuse this with Teen Titans Go, that show was trash. But
Hold up.
no, this is my turn. I'm grieving. Right
Oh,
now.
sorry, my bad.
Because today these kid shows have none of the substance. It's all the brain rot these days, and I think Teen Titans is the show we need right now. Because the show I would sacrifice is Coco Melon. That show really grinds my gears. Every time I'm at a restaurant and I hear Coco Melon, oh my god, I'm about to crash out every time I hear that, okay? I'm about to smack the iPad out of that kid's hands. But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I would love for Teen Titans to come back, and I'm willing to sacrifice Coco Melon for the greater good.
I second that.
Yeah.
Well, I love Teen Titans Go, but
I agree.
I'll take the sacrifice. Okay.
All right.
Continue.
Very interesting choice. I think I would like to bring back Inside Job. I believe that we deserved more, honestly, especially for the great voices that it brought us and the interesting storytelling. And 180, I would give up the Scott Pilgrim show. As much as I enjoyed it, I felt it wasn't entirely necessary, and I kind of wanted to give something that was of equal value, I would say.
What? Fair. I didn't watch either, so.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm a giant fan of Inside Job. We'll forget about that last half. Tanvi, can we please hear your show?
So, after a lot of thinking, I want to say sorry, Mom, but I have to put down Grey's Anatomy.
It's time.
It's time. I think it's done. If it's not, please. We've had enough. Yeah, and the show I'd like to resurrect is My Lady Jane on Amazon Prime. During the time that it was canceled, people had a lot of backlash, saying like, how did Bridgerton get renewed? And not My Lady Jane. To be fair, it's about a guy turning into a horse at night, but it had great soundtrack and great cultural references. But yeah, My Lady Jane, this one's for you. And I'm sorry for all the mothers and pre-med students. Grey's Anatomy can take its time off.
You know what? I feel like 20 seasons is enough.
Just about.
Just about.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So, I would like to resurrect Netflix's Shadow and Bone. And Netflix is notorious, we know, for canceling shows without explanation or plan. Now, this show is based on a very famous book series that had a lot of books left. They only got through 2 seasons, and they butchered the 2nd season because I think that they knew they were going to put it to rest. And I don't appreciate that. I think at least if you see it going nowhere, give it a good, solid, accurate adaptation before you kill it. But I would have preferred if you just didn't kill it, because there was an entire sequel spinoff that people were excited about. This show was #1 on Netflix when it was being released. I mean, it was doing well, and I really honestly don't understand. I mean, they put so much hype into its marketing, and then they just said bye. Bye to fantasy, bye to fun, bye to magic, bye to everything. And in its place, I think I would kill something controversial, because I watch this show. I don't remember half of this show when I watch it, but I do watch it. Emily in Paris. Because Emily's not gonna be in Paris anymore. Emily's gonna be in Rome, and I don't think it's worth this debacle with the, Rome and France are fighting right now because of this transfer over, and I just think, why don't you just kill it, and then just start Emily in Rome instead? So that's my little switch off. I don't think the premise should go away forever, but I think that
I think
that
it should.
show should. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But would you call it Emily in Rome, or is it someone else
Exactly,
in Rome?
that's the problem.
Because then Emily could be in Australia, or Emily could be in
Oh.
Canada, and it
So
could
it's
go
just
on
Lily
forever
Collins,
and ever and ever.
like, just
Exactly.
going all over the
Lily
world.
Collins gets to go everywhere she wants, and wherever she wants to travel, they could just make a show about it.
I mean, that's a fun job. But the show that I think I would resurrect would be this show called 1899, which is another Netflix original, because it was promised to have a trilogy season. This was a show from the creator of the showrunners created this show called Dark, which was critically acclaimed, had a lot of views, and then they released one season and people loved it, and then they just canceled it because it wasn't a #1 hit, because Too Hot to Handle was in front of everything else. However, Too Not to Handle has some value.
It
Now,
really does.
I will say what I think should get canceled instead, and this may ruffle a few feathers, but I do not care. I think Euphoria should be canceled in favor.
I agree.
Amen.
It's
Me acting
been
like I saw it.
it's been 2 years. They're not going to do season 3 no matter how much they're telling you. It is Rue is not going to be a private detective. It's just not going to work out. I am telling you. And if you're going to waste all that time and I assume millions of dollars and then not put something out, then I don't think that's right,
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast my flower for 1899 and hope that Euphoria stays in the ground.
I'm gonna put it down for Grey's Anatomy to die, and come back, my Lady Jane.
I'm gonna put it down for Emily in Paris to pass away, and for Shadow and Bone to resurrect itself.
We don't want Lily Collins to get any harm.
No,
Yeah.
love her.
We love
She's
Lily
amazing.
Collins. She's great.
It's not her
She's
fault.
great.
All right, and I would like to put the flower down for Inside Job and people with Asperger's.
I'd like to put flower down to sacrifice Cocomelon, hopefully rot, hopefully burn, for my beloved Teen Titans.
That is it's a crazy monopoly you're trying to take down. Cocomelon is
Yeah, I hate to break
can't
it to
stop
you.
them.
I don't think
It's not
Oh my
happening.
guys.
Have you thought about what Mr. Cocomelon's gonna say
I hate
when
that.
this comes out? He's watching.
I hope he cries.
I see.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did
Okay,
ruin
a little
generation.
too threatening for national television, but
Yeah.
Sorry,
True.
see.
You
I-
might need to hide.
yeah. But I think we've gotten through all the shows we want back, and looking back on it, I think Grey's Anatomy. Yeah, Grey's Anatomy. It's been.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It's
So please, if anyone's watching, please consider bringing back, please, please. But for now, we will just mourn the shows we have, and we will let it rest now. Take care, everyone.